Yo, what's good, One Star community? Welcome back to our first video on the channel. I know it's been 6 months since I posted on my anime channel, but I'm gonna explain that when I drop a video recently on that channel.
Like my nigga, I know I haven't posted in a while.
Hold on, let me stop you right there, gang. You're probably asking, what the fuck do we do on this channel? Well, first, I'm not a Ben 10 channel, so wipe the tears. Well, I'm an old media type of guy where we talk about different games, different televisions, just different medias in general. Where possibly you could see me do the biggest switch up ever, where me falling in love with this type of media and then me clowning in the next video or the next segment of the video. The premise is we talk about anything on this channel, make fun of anything on this channel. We talk about every type of media, shit, even politics. We might throw a side joke in the video about politics. We don't talk about anime because that's what the other channel's for. Make sure to subscribe to that though. Also, I'm a big ass troll. I love trolling people. I love getting people mad. And I just love rage baiting in general. If you don't like that, you can still subscribe to me because we don't do that all the time, but I heavily do love it. It's a piece of pie for everyone, y'all. Also, speaking of my goat Ben 10, who's been tied up with Spider-Man as my favorite hero, what do I mean by this title? As a kid, Ben 10 was my favorite hero. What's crazy is I was a Ben 10 geek. I knew everything about the transformation, the lore, from how the Celestial Sapiens changed the art style from Ben 10 over and over every iteration of Ben 10. But as a nigga who watched every iteration of Ben 10 except the reboot, I felt like Ben wasn't really that relatable as a superhero. And I know what y'all gonna say. He's not Spider-Man. He's not supposed to be relatable. It always gave that feeling like Ben 10 was trying to teach his lesson or was going for that. If you really think about it, Ben really didn't have that much going outside of his hero work and his work around space. Even when he was a kid outside his hero work, we didn't really get to see his outside life, outside the road trip stuff. Even if Ben had a crazy character progression, his character would regress in a later arc or a later iteration. Like, it was so fucking stupid. But shout out to Cartoon Network. They're one of my favorite providers for TV shows when I was a kid. But they're also the reason why Ben was limited in terms of character. While making a show for kids, you can't really have some gruesome arcs or actually some horror story to it. Had it to the original series, but it was limited. Like, the nigga Ben recreated his whole universe and he had no emotion to it. Nigga thought everything was normal even though he just made copies of his family that's not his real family because they're technically dead. I mean, it's not possible since Rick wasn't using his shit. Shit, Morty's almost the same age as Ben and he was losing his fucking marbles, my nigga. But it's not even that, my nigga. What's funny, my nigga, I wasn't the only fucking fan that was thinking this. People wanted to see more from Ben's outside life and him being more relatable. It would have been cool to give more love to the outside cast in the real world. Ben becoming more of a relatable character, him having to deal with outside shit outside the hero work. Like, Ben don't got to do jack shit since he's a hero, and the nigga is living in his parents' crib for free, my nigga. Like, my nigga, get a job. What's so funny about this shit, the government pops up in the original series. These niggas never pop out again, my nigga. Like, realistically, they will be hunting Ben down, my nigga, trying to take that watch from this nigga, gang. We'll try experiments on this nigga and all of that. Like, seriously though, what was the point of Ben going to school if he wasn't gonna do shit with it? And with this hero work shit, we didn't see somebody get packed up once and Ben actually thinking about, oh shit, I fucked up, I can't play around no more. But I understand Kid Ben knows that even from young, from that UAF crossover with his younger self. But it would have been cool if they went deeper on that, my nigga. Like, please, gang. So does that mean it's over for Ben 10, my nigga? Nope, because Ben 10's been confirmed to get a comic book series and is currently on his first issue. The people is disappointed in this comic book. Bitch, why would you, my nigga? This is the best route Ben 10 could have went. Not only this comic is given freedom, it's also written by the main creators of Ben 10, Man in Action. So these niggas can do whatever the fuck they want with Ben 10 in this comic. And they going back to the cosmic horror, you could tell from the designs, and all the designs look tough. Basically, I'm gonna tell y'all what I know about this comic and all the info we have before we start the chapter review. The series has been stated to be like a ultimate comic or a absolute comic. But the thing I'm not sure about, is it like the absolute or ultimate comic where there's one big change that makes it different from the canon? We'll just see small to big changes. We'll just have to see to find out. Also, one reason I like this comic is having more relatability, but it also talks about how Ben's parents are leading to divorce. This is actually such a good fucking thing, my nigga. Like, thank you! Like, these niggas just been there, bro. They're finally actually getting some type of lore to them. I'm cool with family drama. It actually makes Ben way more of relatable hero because he's actually going through stuff outside his job of hero work. And this is going to be a lot for a kid like Ben at his young age. But anyways, it looks like they're using this as a way to settle their divorce and taking Ben on his road trip so he don't really got to worry about this. Also, Gwen is getting focused in these issues. If you was wondering, I'm guessing they're probably going to give her powers early, or maybe expansion on her side of the family or her character in general. It looks like this Ben is going to be more of a target than being an immediate hero. But gang, did we forget when Ben was literally a target when he found the Omnitrix? Like, he had a fucking big ass drone chasing him. I'm guessing this time they mean globally than just aliens in general. It was also confirmed that the OG roster is in this Omnitrix plus with the 2016 reboot roster. So it's a combination of both iterations. Like, let's go, my nigga! Also like to see aliens like Gax, Shockrock, because those aliens are really good reboot aliens that could be good storylines later down in the story. For God's sake, no Alien Force aliens until Ben gets a new Omnitrix and he's 15 years old, my nigga. Like, the reboot make that shit so cursed seeing Kid Ben with Alien Force aliens, my nigga. Holy shit. Only thing that's good from that trash ass reboot is some of the designs and the fucking theme song. And a couple of the lore story arcs. Hey man, I'm not a pure hater. So the issue basically starts with Vilgax basically talking about what he says in OG, my nigga. Like, he's speaking a lot of bullshit, but let me summarize it for y'all niggas. It's more like looking at the person with the Omnitrix, somebody he gotta conquer, than him actually taking the Omnitrix for himself. The next page, we see it goes to the Tennyson family. We see Ben and Gwen still arguing in a different iteration. We also see some cool collectibles, probably hints to the story. We see Gwen reading about space and Sumer Slammer cards. Axe is talking about how Ben and Gwen argue all the time, and we see Ben use the word rage baited. The Rust Bucket, this gotta be his best design because it looks cool as shit, my nigga. I'm sorry. So it looks like this comic of Ben 10 is trying to go for a real world counterpart of Ben 10. Me personally, I'm following because I always loved the live action movies counterparts of Ben 10. Love how they're doing real world depictions. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, they cooking, man. Hold up! Yo, bro, what the fuck? Yo, what is that, my nigga? Oh, hold on, DJ, stop the fucking music, twin. Gwendolyn Tennyson. I know you not calling Benjamin Tennyson Brainiac with that fucking size of a forehead, my nigga. There's no actual fucking way you're calling him Brainiac. The writers knew what they was doing with this shit, cause why? Cause why the fuck is her head big as shit and she's calling Ben Brainiac? Like, the writers knew what they was doing, my nigga. Anyways, Ben and Gwen is still arguing, but it looks like from this dialogue from Grandpa Max, he's a lot stricter than the canon continuity. Is it just me or Gwen looks depressed? Like, them eyelashes are crazy. Grandpa Max was basically saying they might kill each other before the road trip ends. But let's be honest, if that was really gonna happen, we all know who's gonna win, little bro. But continuing forward, Ben threw a shot at Gwen, and he comes back by saying she's a fucking geek. So Gwen counterattacks saying this strip is used for Ben's parents to get rid of him. And this nigga Ben can't think of nothing, so he said, yeah, well. And guess what this nigga did? Guess what this nigga did, gang? The nigga Ben pussy out and said, have fun with your fucking marshmallow. The government actually finally fucking tracking the Omnitrix. Gang, I don't even got to tell you what's gonna happen. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say, gang. Omnitrix finally landing is pretty similar to the classic. It seems like Ben finding the Omnitrix is not gonna happen because the Omnitrix is finding Ben, my nigga. More or less, the Omnitrix looks like it have a symbiotic relationship with Ben. But I want the Omnitrix to work as an ally, and I want the Omnitrix to have a mind of his own, but even talk like its own. Imagine if my nigga Skirt came back into this universe. Instead of being a parasite like in the Omniverse, he's actually the Omnitrix itself and have his own talking voice. How my nigga Tony Stark got Jarvis. So while Ben is trying to get the fucking Omnitrix off his wrist, hey, no pun intended, the fuck is the drums, my nigga? Oh yeah, nigga, don't forget again. We see the fucking military start bugging out, shooting mad guns all everywhere, gang. But to be honest, this is realistic. We still don't know what the fuck the military is hiding from us now, my nigga. But my nigga Max is actually looking for Ben. What a W grandpa, man. Max also said Gwen is holding the fort down, but guess what Gwen is doing? I really think she's more bratty than the original series, my nigga. This is all she gotta say, my nigga. It's really just fuck Ben. You're not even worried about this nigga. It's just fuck him. So this ugly ass little little bear jump scares Ben, and Ben's first alien is actually forearms. Heard niggas saying this bear is from the reboot, and we get a cool Five Nights at Freddy reference. And you know my nigga Forums get straight to work on this fraud ass bear gang. But it makes me wonder, do this Omnitrix have the future where the user already knows how to use the alien? Hey man, from here it looks so, but anyone can use strength for real. Looks like from this page, Ben is actually worn out from de-transforming, and that's really interesting, my nigga. Also, Ben gets one of them anime zoom in type of panels, having some of these niggas looking like these. We see my boy Ben transform into Heat Blast, and I'm not gonna lie, his design is looking tough. Speaking of Heat Blast, Brody almost disintegrated the whole beer again. So Ben made an assumption that the army is basically on his ass because he did a big fire blast in a huge radius, and unsurprisingly, this nigga was right. But man, you niggas can't fathom how happy I am. This shit is being realistic with the army being on Ben's ass, my nigga. Anyways, y'all, it looks like Gwen tries to call Max, but it went straight to voicemail. It looks like Grandpa Max is still keeping the secret of him being a plumber. It looks like he suspected this was gonna happen, but not too soon. Does he mean the alien thing or the Omnitrix itself? Man, this looks like we're not gonna know. We just gotta wait and see. And the issue ends with Vilgax finding the Omnitrix signal, and he knows that Ben is not aware of how to use the Omnitrix. He got a kid with no bull knowledge of how to use the Omnitrix, and a buff-ass alien trying to kill a little kid. What a crazy combo would have happened if a random 10-year-old would get the Omnitrix. But luckily for Ben, he got Grandpa Max. Alright, y'all boys, I'm gonna see y'all boys later. That's the end of today's video. I know y'all, it's over. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? The next issue drop, my nigga?
If y'all boys want me to cover this issue right now, I need y'all to do a couple things for me. First, I need you to join the Discord so you can keep up with updates, and we're gonna do a lot of community oriented stuff, and we could chat in there, or you can even talk to me if you wanted to. Join the Discord, my boy. Also, follow the IG and the Twitter. I need followers so I can host my opinions, and also so I can get some more baddies, some 5-star baddies, so I can share with y'all, man. So we can do some e-dates in the Discord, so I can help you get some baddies too. And we add some 2 clips and tab-bits in there, you feel what I'm saying, in the TikTok or my Twitch. If you want to follow that, you can follow that too. But the whole point is making you 1-star guys feel like you can thrive with me, and it's not being me thriving by myself. But anywho, remember y'all, it only takes one impact to make a change. Make sure to like and subscribe to join 1-star community. Let's get into this issue, baby. So the issue starts with Gwen bitching, complaining, saying it's not her fault and that is Ben's fault. And even though she's complaining now, was she always this bitchy in the series? And man, I love Gwen, but like, nah, she was never this bratty. She was bratty, but this bratty is kind of crazy. My bucket, y'all? Let me know down in the comments. See Gwen going through Max Rut's bucket, and she finds something very weird. We see my boy Ben very confused on his powers, but this is the same old shit, regular Ben 10 shit, you feel me? But we see Ben unable of transforming out. When this nigga Ben started to de-transform, the nigga says, hold it. My nigga, you just asked to de-transform. What the fuck are you talking about, gig? Speaking of transformations, my boy Ben is actually struggling trying to go back to normal. This nigga is generally struggling. When I mean struggling, the nigga is actually struggling. Like, the nigga is struggling so bad, the nigga started crying. Like, nigga, you a bitch. You see Max still looking for Ben, and he haven't found him. But what this nigga did found is the military, my nigga. And Max tells them take him to their leader. Boy, again, straight to the point. He's gonna stand on business. I gotta respect it. You see the lackey telling the boss about basically what's happening with Max. And it's actual Colonel Rezum. The nigga got a couple appearances where he showed up in UAF as a first appearance, and the nigga showed up in Omniverse. See y'all boys? These niggas are taking notes. They actually giving unknown characters some actually spotlight. I'm gonna see my boy Steel in here, but I feel like they're gonna bring him in for the government, and he's gonna be like a Rob Lucci type of nigga. Max is basically telling Razum he came here by coincidence, and Razum still don't believe him. Razum told Max he's an enigma, so I'm guessing the military don't know about Max as a plumber, or is something secretive entirely, something we don't even know about either. Before R was gonna show Max the secret, we got left on a fucking cliffhanger. Fuck. Ben wants to get the Omnitrix out of his arm, but he also wants to get away. But we also see something coming in, and it's actually the nigga Crab, and he's hunting down for Ben too, my nigga. Y'all not gonna like this. Y'all gonna say I'm dick riding, but this is his best design by far. Anyways, y'all, it looks like the military spotted Crab, and Ben is thinking, I gotta get the fuck out of here, my nigga. This nigga did exactly that. Meanwhile, while Ben is running, the Omnitrix is actually flickering, and it actually transformed Ben into my nigga Cannon Cannonball, sturdy transformations, I'm not gonna lie. And we see my nigga Cannonball roll the fuck out of there. Also, yeah, I heard niggas hating on this design. Nigga, this design is really decent for real. If we being honest, yes, OG design is better, but this shit never made sense how this nigga was able to turn his whole fucking body into a fucking basketball, my nigga. Anyways, y'all, Connell still don't believe Max is a normal civilian, and he still don't believe Max was just out here camping. Funny thing is, he's not lying. Max is literally just camping, my nigga. At least from what we know. Max is basically telling the Carnell he's just trying to go back to his RV. But before bro can tell anything to Max, his lackey actually comes up to him that's saying that something is in the radius. Colonel basically say he don't got times to play games with Max, and they basically have to figure out what they're gonna do with Max before things escalate. So we can see something is going down in the woods. Boom! This my nigga Cribe, and this nigga design is so tough, bro. Sorry for the dick rock. And this nigga kills them? Oh shit! No, really, nigga? Nah, niggas really used to pray for times like this. Like, this is everything I wanted, my nigga. Number one, we got outside conflict, whether it's with the Tennysons or Ben's family, or hell, even the military, my nigga. Just fleshing the characters out entirely, my nigga. Gotta let man of action cook. Fact. Of course, we can't forget about the glory, but not just killing people. This means the writers have no limits to what they can make. We could potentially see a lot of crazy themes for this story you wouldn't expect Ben 10 to have, to even tackle, and I think this could make for a great story that potentially could pass the Prime universe. Like, gang, I'm trying to see Ben fail his first hero drill, gang. Him going on a mental depression for not saving the person. Talking about when this nigga fails that drill, like he have a mental depression block where he don't want to use the Omnitrix at all, where he have to overcome that obstacle to fully become a hero, man. The Norma Kidden classic. Nigga, this is not classic. This is a different iteration of Ben. Yeah, I'ma be the nigga to say it. Yeah, I fuck with his non-equal shirt. It makes him different from all the other Bens, my nigga. This is a problem with some of the Ben 10 fandom. They're scared of making a change. It's time to forget about the Ben you remember and to start looking to the Ben who started his journey. I'll compare this to the Prime continuity. It's long gone. You wanted more serious Ben 10 media? You have it. Stop complaining now. You're a bitch, gang. I'm sorry. Anyways, y'all, we see Ben trying to look for Grandpa Maz, and he see a light flashing on him. This light happens to be Gwen with the rust bug, and she don't know Ben is the alien. And the issue ends off there. What an issue, man. Hi guys, it's D, man. Thank you for enjoying this video. I know this is a crazy rocky one for my first video. I well edited. I learned a bunch from the 7 months on the Written Stranger account or just posting on TikTok. There's my TikToks down below in the description, or I have it right down here. I think my next video is probably gonna be on Rick and Morty season 9. But yeah, let me know what else you want from this channel. We literally talk about anything on this channel. My hand is getting a little rocky. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, join the Discord, follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, my voice be sounding deep time to time because I normally have a deep voice, but I like to high pitch it so I can sound funny sometimes. Also, please join the Discord, gang. I'm really trying to grow that joint. I want to help y'all and we can help me. I really want to host some community events with y'all. I really want to get to know y'all. Join the Discord. Also, don't expect weekly updates on Ben 10 videos. I'm probably not gonna do that. You will probably get like 3 months and then I talk about the whole arc or some shit like that. A little big package for y'all boys. But I didn't see the cool stuff, the cool art, and what's gonna happen next chapter. That shit look tough and I'm here for it. I will be reading, y'all. Trust me, I'm not gonna be shocked when shit happens. Also, follow the Twitter where I might talk about it if you genuinely want to see my reaction, or maybe I'll talk about on my TikTok for short foreign content. But yeah, y'all, it's your boy D. If you did everything in this video, I'm gonna see y'all boys later. Peace.